Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Starseeker, Astroneer Expeditions, or at least the beta of it. It's going on right now. I figured I'd give it a check it out. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so we are going to the wetlands, and we'll just see what happens. So, as far as I can tell, it's kind of Astroneer, let's see. Can I ready up? Okay, I can just ready up and go. I wasn't sure if it was going to force me to play with random other people. So as far as I can tell, it's kind of an extraction exploration version of Astroneer with better, like, I want to say better gameplay mechanics in terms of, like, exploration, running around, interacting with stuff, climbing, and so on and so forth. But it doesn't have the, like, big, it doesn't have as much for, like, base building and whatnot. We'll have to see. So use the launch terminal to deploy to the wetlands. Well, we've done that. Oh, is this just, like, a random other person? No. I hope not. It could be. I could be just seeing... Yeah, no, I'm just seeing random other people. Alright, so what am I doing? I have no idea. Let's see. Signs of life. Okay, scan exocache, loot exocache. Well, we also just have, like, a heavy metal. What do we even do with this? Put it away? I can just loot that? Alright. So what is the goal here? I mean, scan things, I suppose. Heavy metal vein. I can break it. Scan resource deposits. Well, is this one? Okay, compound. Okay, so this is one that I'm supposed to scan. We also have a carrotling. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, that is cute. Interesting that I'm just being put into public lobbies here. I'm curious about how this is gonna work. So yeah, I guess this is a little bit more of like an MMO than previously. Okay, good. I didn't want to pick you up. I want to pick up the heavy metal and put it away because I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Well, I guess let's just go look for things because there's stuff to interact with. Like, I can still grab the resources. I don't know what they're used for anymore because I don't have to build stuff. I do have to worry about my oxygen is the one thing that I will slowly run out and then I have to leave before it goes, which means that, like, I'm not as reliant on a tether system. I don't know. I'm just going to be bumbling through this because it's one of those where I have preconceived notions of what this game is supposed to be. And this is not that. I was kind of expecting something that would be a little bit more like, I don't want to say streamlined Astroneer. And instead it's whatever this is. So I'm going to try and throw everything out the window and just kind of explore and learn. It doesn't look like I have to worry about power at all either. So I can just run around grabbing things. Anything I can ooze ball? Sure. That's probably enough, at least for now. Let's grab the other ooze ball. Because if it's something I can loot, I might as well. Let's see. We've got random stuff underneath there. I can scan for resources. And other goodies. Got something here. Exo debris field. Littered with technology. Yeah, but is it anything I can interact with? No, I can just kind of break it. As far as I can tell, there's nothing to do. The one concern is, like, there's a possibility that other players have already just, like, looted it for all it's worth. It's just a possibility. We're just gonna head for that thing, and then I'll figure out. Oh, because I'm lightly wet, I have no idea how much oxygen I have left. It's still a decent amount. Ooh, that's a big lad. Is that something I need to be concerned with? Brutalith. Alright, yes. It is something I need to be concerned with. Whoa, okay. I right-clicked and stopped moving? Maybe I fired some resources out. I have no idea. Okay. Go back to scanning. I guess this is more ooze balls. Plant junk. And yet, I will loot them, because I have no idea if I have inventory space that I need to concern myself with. Hydrosac tree. Must unbury. Did I not? There we go. I'm just going to grab them all. Whatever they're used for, they're mine now. And let's go up. So one big change at the very least that I really do like is the fact that you can now climb terrain. That you are no longer just locked to horizontal axis. You can just scale a wall. I guess previously you could make ramps and stuff, but it wasn't quite as clean. Okay. It seems like there's a decent amount of stuff here. Maybe? Controller? My controller might be. Well, I can pick up the scrap. Jam it in my inventory. Is there more? Maybe? Exo wreckage. But no, it's not what I'm looking for. More ooze balls. But why? I don't know. But do we have any other goodies nearby? Oh, there's something up there. Oh, there's a fair bit of something up here. Got a random terminal. Okay. Wreckage of the ESS Elysium's command center. Yeah. Turning around sometimes gets a little hitchy. I mean, I guess I can go into the ship. I'm getting really strong... I mean, honestly, No Man's Sky vibes from this. Kind of the same... randomized locations and missions structure that it ended up shifting for eventually. More debris. Put away. There's something here. I'm digging how the terrain looks. Okay, null field. Drains power in the immediate vicinity. Exo debris field. Nothing else. Okay. So we've got an exo cache. Alright, can't be scanning it. Collected some polymer. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything out of this. Yeah. Yeah, that null field is just going to get in my way, even if I did want to check it out. And we got other things to look up. Marsh fingers. Not enough room in my inventory. Oh, so we don't. Okay, so what is this? Sparking debris. Ow. Okay, don't mess with that. We got some random debris junk. I swear there was a... Oh, there is a crate. Oh. Ow. Okay. On the plus side, it's kind of removed itself from my vicinity, so I don't need to worry about it. Okay, scan this again. Because, yeah, I get resources every time I scan an exo crate. Like an exo cache. Here's the question. I do have healing items that I can use. Edible plants. Sells for organic +1. Sells for compound +1. Oh, but I've got plenty. Okay, grab the Medimash. Let's just go back up. So yeah, we have more exo wreckage. Flowers. The bridge. Let's go back up into the ship. Because I'm supposed to scan 20 different exo wreckage. And we also want to find some more exo caches. And I'm kind of hoping they're more common around here. It looks like I have plenty of oxygen, at the very least. There's something here. Whoop. That was weird. Spare parts? Not enough room. Whoa. Okay, drop. I don't know if that was just more debris coming down or what. Alright. Here's another exo cache. Somebody's shooting at me. Missed. Okay, what do we have? Medimash. Nope. Okay, I might as well use one of these. And then grab the data drive. If there's something in here or around here that's firing at me intentionally. 20 minutes of oxygen remaining. I think I'm good. What do we have around here? Okay, this looks like a decent amount of stuff, actually. I think it counts as exo wreckage. What is this thing? Doesn't look like anything I can interact with, though. And I don't have any exo keys. Well, I don't know. Inventory, what do we have? Oh, I do have an exo key. Might as well use it. There we go. Super fire canister. Approved fire canister variant that produces a massive fireball. It feels like something I should be able to interact with. It replenishes HP. Heavy chunk of raw metal. Some random bauxite. Hydro sacks. I guess I'm going to just drop that and we'll just keep grabbing other things. Oh, that's a stim pack. I think I already have a couple of those. Well, I might as well just use one. I think that maybe gives me extra movement speed. It gives me something. Oh, right. And I should keep scanning these first and foremost because it actually gives me cash. A crafting station. What can I make? So, scrap and circuit board to make an exo key. I can also make super metamash. Water canister. Not much that I, like, deeply care about. Oh, needs another exo key. More stims. Look, if my inventory is going to be full, then I might as well grab everything. Looks like I'm going to want a number of these exo keys. Alright, anything else? Looks like it's mostly just plants past this point. I don't have a glider yet, so that's out. Whoop. Ow. Okay, so falling damage is real. Okay, hold up. This tube calls to me. Now that I know I can... Oh, right, I can also roll. But yeah, knowing I can super slide. But I guess you could always super slide in Astroneer. Oh, that's good. But it feels like you can doubly super slide now. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. Bunch of exo things. Well, I need to scan a whole mess of these. Unfortunately, a lot of this is just junk. Another fire canister. Is that something I can pick up? Supposedly. Okay, cannot put the transistor away. I think I'm just going to put those away. Thing is, there's a decent amount of scrap in the area, and maybe some amount of... Oh, there's the circuit board that I need. I don't have enough room for more. Oh, I have a fire canister and then a super fire canister. You know, let's grab the... Put this away. Grab the fire canister. Not enough room? Oh, I guess we can only carry 5. That's fine. Because I don't know what's more valuable to me. The parts or the scrap? Yeah, because we have stuff like hull plates. But I truly cannot tell you which of these are going to be valuable to me. I mean, some of these seem to be giving me bites. Which seems vaguely good. Also, I guess there's somebody dead over there. I guess I could go pick them up. Okay, that's our resource compounds. More scrap. Okay, and we have an exocache that I must unbury. That seemed pretty buried to me, or unburied to me. Okay, collect some polymer. Anything else in the area? There's graphite. I guess let's go pick this person up. And then I think we just get out of here, because I think we've got everything we could possibly need. Or maybe they're fine? I have no idea. You can actually check the... Oh boy. There's like a whole map here. Well, there's a landing site. Damn, actually. Okay, well, let's just get out of here and see what I can do. Because, yeah, if there's another drop pod out this direction, let's just head here. Well, it's real pretty. Like, I'm going to give this huge credit for that right from the get-go. System Error really knows how to make a nice-looking game. Get wet. Wait. They're stunning themselves. I can sedate them. Or they're just dead. Okay. So I guess we can stun things here. If we want to. Is there anything I want to get rid of? I don't know, actually. I guess I'll just carry this with me. Assuming it lets me climb? No. Well, that's fine. I don't yet know if I actually need to kidnap, to capture any creatures. And so I'll leave that for later. Let's see. Call dropship. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything else for me to do at the moment. I mean, tons of things to do on the planet. I just don't really need to stick around. I was expecting this to be a little bit more like, go to a randomly generated planet, here's some objectives, complete them, and then get out of there before you run out of time. This is much more just like kind of an open exploration sandbox, which is interesting. I just don't know what the goal is. Because with Astroneer, it was acquire resources, build your base. You know, extend your... acquire resources, extend your base, expand your crafting abilities, find new tech, and so on and so forth. Okay. Looks like I could have gotten more bites. Oh. Oh, disposable air blast. I lost. That's okay. And we get a bunch of stuff, reputation, and whatnot. Alright. And I still don't know what I'm doing. Stash. Stash can be used to store items between expeditions, unlike items in your backpack. They're not lost. Okay, we have a disposable water hose. Task tokens. Turn in for community credit, catalyst, another exo key, and a party popper. Not really stuff I care deeply about, but okay. Here. Yeah, it's kind of some kind of... It's like a weird social game. I don't know. I guess let's go talk to Captain... Well, do we go to Captain Jupiter? I think I should probably go up here first. And see what I can make with some of these things. Okay. And yeah, I can make more meta mash. What I really want to make is this, but I'm going to need plastic and topographic data. It's a climb speed boost, jump power boost, more meta mash. But I don't know if we need that. Okay, stash. I don't know what happened to the remaining exo keys that I built. And yeah, I don't know what any of these resources are for either. What is this thing? A refiner. Okay. Takes resources, combines them to create new things. Ah, so this is probably how we make the plastic. So I'm going to need carbon for that. Which means I'm going to need organic. Okay, so the random garbage that I was picking up, not really that good. Oh, stash plus. I can just put these away. Yes, I don't know what stash plus means. For the rest I can... Okay, just jam in there. Perfect. Alright, now that I've cleared up my inventory space, let's actually talk to some characters. They don't have anything for me. But he does.
Think about how easy you make this look?
Okay. So we get some bytes, some credits, and a dash mod. Okay. Damage control. Go make some meta mash. Problem is, I don't have the required materials for that. It's like we might have other characters to talk to as well. Okay. No available tasks. Reputation. So I can get a water canister and a terrain canister. Okay. We can also trade. So I can buy things from this guy if I really wanted to. And there's nothing... Well, I mean, trampoline might be useful. Okay, so reach the entrance to the science lab. Visit locations. Scan null fields. Compound deposits. Yeah, I think you get extra stuff. Let's use metamash. Oh, and it's... Oh, no, these are the ones that I'm already in progress on. Oh, no. How many of these can I have then? Okay. I see. So I can only have so many of these. So we want to scan flora and fauna. Well, luckily I've got a bunch of those. Seems like a number of them might track progress, maybe not. Oh, how's my inventory looking? Because I might want to get rid of the terrain canister and the water canister. They might be useful, but I'm not convinced. Okay, let's just go back to storage. And then go drop things off. Okay, terrain canister we don't need, water canister we don't need. Really, it's just the exo keys that are actually useful. Okay, check objectives. So we have damage control, craft 3 meta mash. Oh, do I want to actually very quickly look into what is required to make a meta mash, just so I know what I'm looking for? Probably. So meta mash requires... Oh, compound. Well, we made 1. I'm going to need a lot more compound than that, I suppose. Back down we go. That's not a console to leave. This is one of the consoles to leave. Okay, back to the wetlands. Sure. It'd be nice if I could get some of these objectives without having to come back to the hub, but I'm sure once we get further along and some of the objectives get a lot more complicated, then it'll matter more. At least the loading time is pretty short. Okay. So it wants me to craft a metamash. I also don't know where I am. Well, big one is we just need to find a slew of compound. Found it. Kind of just hoover up all of these. I'm going to need tons, though, is the one issue. Well, I guess I'm going to need a cumulative 6 or so compound to finish making all of the, let's see, to finish making all the metamash that the quest wants me to complete. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's just mining. How much of this do I have now? I got 9. That's technically enough. Let's get up to the, there, 10. Because this way I can at least make the requisite metamash quickly. Now it also wants me to scan flora and fauna. But I guess a lot of things don't count. I'm noticing an amount of circuit boards, though. Which we do want. I don't know about scrap, but I know circuit boards are extremely valuable. I don't know about transistors. Good game, but I don't know about this one. Okay, let's see. Do we just keep scanning? Because we're looking for, well, plants and animals to go scan. That's just more of that. And yeah, I can scan each of the carrotlings. That'll give me progress. It seems like just scanning each and every thing gives me some amount of currency. Not huge amounts. Probably why they have that hard limitation on how much you can scan. Okay. Here's something. Kelpweed. A bunch of kelp bulbs. Okay, let's actually track some of these other objectives. So scan flora and fauna. Scan that. Also a sticker book. Alright. Well. Now, is it different types or is it just... Nope, each of these counts. Perfect. Okay, and the kelpweed counts too. So that gives me some stuff to work with. Let's see. Grab another circuit board. Yeah, I'm just going to hoover those up. Let's see. Opened cache there. Oh. I mean, I might as well. We don't see a crafting station around here, so... Burp. Yeah, let's go look into this crafting cache that they're telling me about. Ow. Here's the thing. I need to use metamash, so breaking my ankles is a good thing. Even if it's slightly expensive. Maybe. So question, do each of these little fruits count? No. But each of these plant patches does. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about the transition. The idea of it being kind of like a social exploration game is kind of charming, but a lot of it is just go here and look at X, Y, or Z. Okay. A terrain launcher. Yeah, it seems like somebody's just marking a bunch of stuff. Alright. Well. Not super relevant to me at the moment. Because, yeah, I guess I can just craft the meta mash when we get the surface. So if I do a scan pulse, it'll tell me where various things are. So clay and astral flux. Boghounds. What is this? Organic oddities. That wouldn't be, like, the worst idea. To actually go grab some of these regular resources that are just stacked here. I think that just one player is just marking everything obsessively. But then again, this does kind of feel like one of those games that's probably going to be a little bit more aimed at kids. Oh, question. Okay, compound at least stacks up to... Wait, I can... Huh. Yeah, I guess we can just get... Oh, so that's the point of the water gun. Use it on them to sedate them. Ow. Ah. Oh, I can just use Metabash. Or, wait. Person can pick me up, maybe? Okay. Oh. Activate that. So I guess this is why I want to keep the water guns around. But let's just stay away from those guys. I guess scanning them would actually be helpful. Whoop. Trying to harvest this stuff is not easy. Good luck getting to me, bozo. I'm on the other side of a rock wall and you just can't process it. Okay, let's not destroy too much. As we don't want it. This is gorgeous. We don't want to destroy too much because it is going to allow it to get at me, and it's found me. Well, at least I've gotten a little bit. Oh, there's... It's not that it's found me. Its friends have found me. However, this whole place is kind of rife with convenient terrain for keeping them somewhat away from me. Ow. Oh, I'm bleeding. That's what that is. Oh, how much more am I bold enough to grab? And the thing is, I've got an objective to, like, use a gazillion meta mash. So it's kind of fine. Oh, right, that's the other thing I can do. I can also lure these guys into the water. Hey, bozo. Come here and get wet. Ooh. It's water physics. No. Ow. There we go. There goes one. There's my heal. Okay. Next one. Come here. I believe in you, dumb dog. Nope. The water. Yes, just a little bit more. No. I'm right here. I believe in you. Or here's a question. Can I dig him into a pit? That's kind of the solution. There we go. There's one of them. 20 minutes of oxygen remaining. Don't worry about it. Am I a bad man for drowning weird murder dogs? Maybe. Well, I don't think I sedated it. Damaged boghound tendril. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go back up to this. Whatever this stuff is, it's probably valuable. It certainly ain't common. And it's very pretty. Yeah, how much more do I want to grab? How much do I have? I got 7. How's the flux drive? Okay. I think it's probably only the weird spirally formations that are the actual resource. The lumpy bit is just kind of its framework. Let's just ignore that for a moment. Yeah, that's the stuff that I'm actually able to collect. Yeah, how much am I looking at now? 9. Decent chunk. Get one more. Because a stack of 10 should be able to make a lot of something for me. Okay, good enough. And there's more dog. But that's why they're mad. Okay, they're mad because I took its egg. That's fair. Well, I should be able to craft the meta mash now. Might actually be a good idea to grab some more. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's just head back to the left. See if I can find another compound. Or we could just go for the resin. We could go for the resin. Let's go for the resin. I don't know what I need of each of these. But if my inventory is not full, I might as well come out of here with a reasonable supply. Then grab what I can. Let's see. It hasn't yelled at me that my inventory is full yet. Hopefully we can get some things that actually expand my ability to grab more stuff. I should probably also respect the fact that there is a rude dog that keeps following me around. Really, I just need to get a water nozzle and a canister. Okay. Anything else? No. Question is, looks like you can actually stack a lot more than 10 of a raw resource. So yeah, that's a lot better than trying to grab stuff like scrap. Okay, am I going the right direction? Yes. He's just on top of this. I'm trying to wrap my head around how I feel about this, because like the actual like core gameplay mechanics, like the movement tech and the way the world feels a lot better than Astroneer. Astroneer was pretty bland. The planets were just kind of repetitive. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Dropships right here. Let's just go. So, like, I like the movement and the exploration and the interacting with things. I really think I do miss the base building, but maybe that's something that we get access to later? That I think without being able to build structures on these planets, I kind of feel a detachment from it. It's I can make my mark on the world by, like, digging holes and whatnot. But as soon as I hop on one of these pods and then go back up, whatever that mark is gone. And so it's kind of more of like just get in, grab whatever I can, and then get out. Let's see, I can just skip this. We don't need to see the cutscene every time we land here. On the flip side, as like a social experience, I could see this actually being something that people would get into. Okay, stash, go here. And this might actually be something that I get to keep. Some of these are like one-use temporary things. Some seem to be a little bit more, which actually does have some merit to it. I didn't find a whole lot of debris, but I wasn't exactly looking for them. Okay, task board. Let's see. Collect resources. Goop sacks. Pigment. Okay, sedate creature. Visit the Tanglers. Let's do the goop sack related things. And the boghounds, considering they're common enough. Grab each of those. And then let's go craft the metamash. Because that was one of the other quests. Seems like I got a decent amount of compound from that. So dash mod. Rapid forward dash while falling consumes power. But I need compound and aluminum. And then glider, which would be amazing, needs plastic and topographic data, which I've not figured out how to get topographic data. So I'll have to work on that. Okay, the movement tech on this feels very good.
Back already.
Okay, damage control. Claim all. Okay. So reputation, so we can get the jump boost, some more credits. Health mod, so increases max health.
Hey.
And then I can also give him money if I want to get more metamash, maybe? Triage. Use metamash.
Is it time for social niceties?
Now, yeah. So it looks like I'm going to have to... You're not allowed to track more than 3 things. Okay. Let's see. Crew. Yeah, I guess I'll leave those there. I guess let's very quickly go back here. Because my inventory's filled up a little bit more. Because I don't know if I need the jump boost or the stim packs. I guess they're fine. It's like a very limited duration, so I don't know. Also, we're just playing a playtest. Okay. Yeah, so there is also the Tangle that I could go to. Oh, so they're different regions. Got it. Just gonna double check. Malachite. Goopsack creepers. No goop sack. Alright, going to the Tangle. I mean, might as well. Haven't done anything else in that location, and I might as well see it before I end this video. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I think, once again, this is a game that I probably would have gone absolutely bananas for as a child. You know, me and a couple of friends running around exploring, doing shenanigans, completing objectives and whatnot. As an adult, as somebody who spends altogether way too much time min-maxing kind of my time on things. Let's see. Crab. Exodebris. Ghost tail. Boghound. I'm gonna... Oh, can I not... That's unfortunate. I was really hoping I could actually mark a location. Well, I guess let's head for the exocache. Well... Oh, no, it's fine. I think this is something I'm supposed to scan. Ow. Okay, so that actually doesn't do damage to me. So I can just fling that into the wild blue yonder. Ah, dang it. Okay, so we can also get a goop canister, which I'm assuming is actually something rather useful. Okay, climb speed mod. So some of these actually seem to be like big permanent upgrades. So that's kind of charming in and of itself, that there are reasons to run around and look for these things. Okay. So I was going to go south? Like, we want to go southwest of our current location. Actually, oh, we already have this. So moderate increase to your speed while climbing. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And that seems to be a permanent thing. Unless I die. Oh, of course. I like the roll into a jump. It seems to give actually like a decent chunk of speed. Sparkling debris. A null field. Oh, but the null field has turned off the sparkling debris. So that's not something I need to worry about. A water canister. Oh, unlock with an exo key. A power mod. Okay, fling that into the ocean. I don't know what happens when you chuck it in the ocean. It seems to freak out in a big way, but that's fine. So it wouldn't be a terrible idea to grab some of these things. Yeah, Super Spa water canister. Fling that off into the sunset. What else do we have? Yeah, it seems like the regular exocaches mostly just give me... Come on. Okay, fine. There we go. Metabash. It mostly just gives me small consumables at best. Ow. On fire? Not sure how that happened, but that's okay. Pop this open. A water hose. Okay, anything else here for me to grab? It's another exo debris field. That's got a circuit board. We want circuit boards. We ideally want scrap. Because it seems like the exo keys are giving us a lot of good things. Like actual permanent upgrades, even. Yeah. Moderate increase to max power while equipped. So there was also, okay, a water canister. Water burst, inflicting wet condition on everything nearby. Okay, so these are just consumables. I thought there was a water hose. That was one of the things. Oh, so is this one? No. No, I guess we collected it. Anything else? No. Okay, so we still want to turn around and go this direction. Because that might be how I get the topography information. Buddies. Oh, I bet we have to climb that pillar thing. Unless it's that... Oh, no, it's the blue light. Fair enough. And regardless of what happens with this game, I kind of hope they actually... Okay, field ops elevation readings. Approach and activate the console to begin. So I'm assuming it's one of those where it gives me an amount of time and says... I have like a limited amount of time and it wants me to get as much elevation as I can possibly get to. Presumably. Okay, work together to bring the altimeter to the highest location. Oh. Do I have it, though? Oh, E. Pick up. Okay, super small water container. Well, I don't think this worked. Okay. See, I need to get to this. Ideally... without doing too much. Alright. The problem is, of course, keeping an eye on this thing is going to be tricky. Okay, so at least 50 meters. Oh, God. Getting this up, this thing... would be much easier if I had, like, another player. Here's the question. Does this stick? No, it just bounces. Oh. I do have a water gun? Oh. Ow. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Oh, come on. I got the climbing speed boost, but the idea of trying to get this thing higher than it currently is a little concerning. Okay. Might be a lot easier with a group of people. Please land where I want you to. Nope, nope, nope. Well. Let's see. Put that away. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. Hire for improved rewards. Because the ideal would be to climb it up there, but I have no idea how I'd be able to do so. You know, maybe if I dug like a group of holes. I think the real answer is, maybe if I decide to play more of this, like when it comes out, I might mess around with like streaming it as a group. Because I think it would be one of those that actually could be really fun with like a squad of people who are all working together for some of these tasks. But tricky otherwise. I guess the real trick on that one would be to maybe dig like a giant spiral up the big tower. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm only going to be able to get this up to 50 meters. Okay, return the altimeter to the console. And yeah, I might be able to, like, throw it. We got that up there. Like, I have some options here. Some of them are a bit messier than others, but like, this kind of works. I'm assuming 200 meters is probably the requested height. There we go. But yeah, easy enough for me to just like dig a upwards shaft. And then carrying it upwards. There we go. I am digging the music though. It is pleasant to listen to. Okay. So we're currently at 100. $104, $105. 124. Yeah, the main question is, can I get it higher than this? I don't know if the top of this is going to be 200 meters. So I think I'm just gonna say I'm satisfied with this currently. Would you... Ow. That's a mess. Let's see, control to drop, and then, yeah, I can catch myself periodically here. Okay. Snag vine. Well, burnt that snag vine. Grab these. I come out of here. Whatever this is, it's well defended. So I kind of want it. Okay. There's my altimeter. Yeah, do we still have 2 of these things? I think. I tried. Ah, there it goes. Alright, we good? Yeah. Must unbury. Excuse me. That's a pretty unburied cache, if you ask me. There it is. And some catalyst. I'll take it. Yeah, okay, so what I was going to say about this before I got heinously distracted by everything. This is pretty good. Okay. There it is. As far as, like, its core gameplay mechanics go, like the running, jumping, exploration, whatnot, feels very good. I sincerely hope that whatever they do, however this turns out, System Era decides that they're going to go on and make a, like, Astroneer 2 using these mechanics. Because I think that could actually be an incredible game. Good enough? Okay. Sedate it. If I can. Ow, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that'll mess them all up. Is this the one I... Nope. Are you wet enough? I cannot tell. Yeah, the problem is there's like 3 of these guys. I mean, I think it's like a whole damn pack. They're faster than me. No. Collect rewards. Okay, there's the topographic data. Into the water. Okay, so that's how we get topographic data. The problem is, the freaking dogs are rough, but at least now I know how to do it. We never did find the goop creepers. If I'd have guessed, they're probably maybe in something like this dark patch here. Organic oddities. But I'm really wounded, and I'm out of meds. And I kind of want to keep my topographic data, despite the fact that it's, you know, reasonably hard to come by. But yeah, playing actual Astroneer with this level of gameplay and exploration and whatnot, I think would feel incredible, especially with the base building and whatnot. And maybe a little less, you know, restriction based on, like, how much oxygen you have. I recognize that, like, I think the oxygen tether power situation in Astroneer 1 was really fun. Oh, this does heal me slowly over time. But it's fine. You know, that being so limited and close to home, I think did make Astroneer feel very special and cozy. But for how big those planets were, it did start feeling restrictive after a while. And then eventually you got the ability to have infinite oxygen and it didn't matter anymore. But anyway, I guess, is there really anything else to say? No, not so much so. Jury's still out on, like, where I stand on this one. I want to love it. I think it's cool, but a lot of it is just like, go fetch. you know, go do this mini game thing. And I think that's a little hard for me to connect to normally. On the flip side, I could also still see a lot of people having a ton of fun with it regardless. So maybe I'm just an old curmudgeon that, you know, doesn't do so hot with, here's an exclamation mark, go do a quest. Collect plant parts. Okay. Can I pick up more of these? Entrance to the science lab. Oh, nope. Can't complete more. Well, that's fine.
At your service.
Deliver resin, compound, and bauxite. As a just random side quest to complete. The other thing we can do is, I have been earning currency, which I can spend on cosmetics here. I don't know if this is going to be something that gets turned into an actual cash shop later on, because I know they had a fair bit of skins. Ooh, these are kind of pretty. Yeah, I'll just slap that on. There we go. Equinox is pretty, but I know Shell would dibs that and be mad if we play it together and she doesn't have that one. Anywho, hello.
Thanks for checking on me, recruit.
Triage, power mod, stamina mod. Okay, anything else or no?
Hey.
So then health mod, stamina mod. Okay, so it looks like you could only get up to level 7 reputation with them. This character still doesn't have any quest for me? Doesn't look like it. Alright, that's fair. Well, I guess with all of this said, I might as well mention that Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions beta is going on right now. So if you do want to play it yourselves, get involved, help test the game out, give it a shot, get further, bring some friends. Highly encourage you to do so. Just follow the link in the description below. It's a good time. Even if those dogs are mean as hell and is a problem for me. Oh, Metabash requires resin? No, I thought it was compound. Well, I'll have to work on that. Yeah, I still need 3 more topographic data and then a bunch of plastic for the glider. But boy, I bet the glider is going to make things a lot more fun. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.